Hello and welcome to this week's readings, tarot readings with me, mini readings. Come on board, let me know that you're here. I actually remembered to bring my deck, the Modern Oracle. And so I'll tell you a little bit about the Modern Oracle. The Modern Oracle is 53, is a 53 card deck. It's actually oracle cards, and because I often get a lot of yes and no questions. Hi Kara, hi Ali, hi Nicole, welcome from Denmark. Hi Tina, welcome. Because I get a lot of yes and no questions, and the tarot doesn't actually specifically give yes or no questions, guess what? The Modern Oracle does. So if you have some yes no questions, please ask. I have yes. Oh, there we go. I have yes and no, so I'll choose one for you, but I'll do some, I'll mix it up a bit tonight. I'll do some tarot and some oracle, modern oracle. And the reason I bought my modern oracle cards out is because I'm actually running a course next month. If you want to come and learn the modern oracle, the course itself closes on the other applications to join the course close on the 26th of July. So I'll pop the I'll pop that into the thing. You can have a look at it if you want to go and have a look at it on my website on tarotreadingschool.com. But otherwise, let's start doing some. Let's say hello. Now we've got Kira jumped in. So I have to say hello straight away. So Kira, I'm going to give you a reading. Oh, Nicole says, so happy that you're here. Nice to see you. I'll show you Nicole's name. She does some lovely readings too. No, all right. Let me just tune in too. Yeah. So let's get this energy going. Let's get this energy flowing. I'm a lot better this week. No coughing. So now let's see. There you are, Kira. I see you. I see you. All right. Let's have a look at you. There's I've got your energy is bobbing up and down. You have a very kind nature. There's just like a sense of loss, or not loss, but like a lost sense around you. Not really sure where to put your attention right now. So let's have a look at what the cards say. Oh, that's this is telling you that the energy around you is to help you focus. Life will be pushing you in that direction to help you focus. So sitting in your energy, you have beautiful, lovely, kind energy, and I can actually feel it where you don't really know where to land your attention or land your thoughts. So what's coming up for you this week is like the drive. See this down here, the drive to help you decide what's your priorities, what are your priorities, and that's going to turn up for you. So we've got Ali. First of all, I want to show you Nicole. Nicole, welcome. So Nicole was very kind enough to do a reading. She offered me a reading one day. She said, oh, I'd love to do a reading, and I did, and she was amazing. So if anyone ever wants to get in touch with Nicole, she's a medium, she uses cards, and yeah, I highly recommend that you contact her. But welcome, Nicole. But I'm going to pop in and talk to Ali right now. I'll do a reading for Nicole in a minute. Rough time at the moment, so any chance of a card? Absolutely yes. So now I'm just going to tune into your energy first, Ali, and see what I'm picking up. Excuse me. Having a rough time? Where are you? So we're just building the energy up as we go. So I'm looking for Ali's energy out there in the ether before I give her any messages. So just bear with me. We're building this as we're going along, and we're sharing our love with each other and the love of the spirit world. We're building up the energy. So it'll get a little bit quicker as we go. Just bear with me. Let's see if I can find Ali first. There you are. Good. All right. So Ali, when I found you, your energy is sitting in the future. So you're not sitting still. You're not moving backwards. The lost feeling that you're feeling is because everything else is in the future, and you haven't caught up yet. Like the mind and body haven't quite caught up. So it's quite a sort of a weird feeling. It's like a lost feeling, and it's like a disconnected feeling. Sometimes you get a bit dizzy. Sometimes it's like and I'm feeling like that sort of really ethereal sort of like my mind can't quite connect and it gets a bit funny. So, and that's the space that I'm finding you in right now. So what's happening here is that your future has been created, and so the rest of you is catching up to that. So all the little things that you're going through right now, when you write it out, and that's really the only the best way to do it. If it's not making any sense right now, then it's not meant to. You just do what's in front of you, and the rest of it takes care of itself. But let's pull a card for you. So here is all of your responsibilities sitting on your shoulder. So the 10 means that you're at the end of a cycle, which pretty much what I said. Like you've already moved on to the next thing. As I said, the rest of you is just catching up. So this is just getting rid of those things that responsibilities that are on your shoulder that are weighing you down. But really what it's doing is that a lot of things you think that there's things that you've created, but because you've created them as responsibilities, you can easily manage them as well, one by one. Again, just deal with what's in front of you, then move on to the next thing and move on to the next thing, and all those things will shift. So you're ready for a new beginning. It's just that basically you're just getting rid of the dead wood, and that's the confusing thing, because you can feel yourself in the future already. It's just those little bits of responsibilities that you've added to your life that you don't require your attention anymore. Please just flick, flick, flick. So don't give yourself a hard time. Just write it out. Everything always happens in perfect timing. Yes, and Nicole says cheers here. Hi, hi, hi. So we've got Tina from Denmark. Okay, lovely. So I'm just going to look at the first couple of people here. I'll do a quick one for Nicole, and then we'll do Tina. How's that? Okay. Sorry, I'll do Tina first and then Nicole. Sorry, Tina. So just bear with me. If you want to ask me a yes or no question, let me know. I've got my modern oracle cards out with the yes and no, and I'm featuring them this week because I'm running a course in a couple of weeks' time if you want to join in. And I'll tell you about the modern oracle deck in a minute. I'll just do a couple more readings and I'll tell you about why the modern oracle deck is really a great deck for reading, for personal and for clients as well. As much as I love the tarot, don't get me wrong, but the modern oracle is really it is readings for modern times. Okay, so this is for you, Tina. We've got this card here. We've got the moon card. Now I'm just going to tune into your energy first. I'll hold the moon card up and you can focus on that while I tune into your energy. Oh, so I'm getting a lot of breathing in and breathing out. And the moon card, like that's like a lot of this bit of breathing in and then breathing out is where like your spirit or your soul energy is experiencing a real strong connection to the spirit world. And so more often than not, in order to ground ourselves, do a lot of this breathing in and breathing out just to keep our energy nice and settled and nice and clear. The moon card in this instance represents that connection with the beyond, with the greater good. More often than not, it feels confusing and it feels out of depth, like you feel like you're out of your depths, and the messages are so like way out there that how can you actually apply this? And so the moon card is here to remind us that we don't actually have to work that out. We are strongly connected to that greater good or greater connection, the greater spirit, the greater power of the spirit world, and that those weird and wonderful messages do not have to make sense because we learn to feel them with our feelings rather than with our thoughts. And so we feel that everything is okay. We feel that this is the right step to take. We don't have to know why. We lose the desire to understand why. And so moon energy is building your faith that everything is working out in the correct order. So for you, Tina, everything is actually having that higher spiritual meaning. And as I said, I can just bring that just to ground yourself all the time. So again, there's that sort of bit of lightheadedness feeling. So now we'll do Nicole, and then I'll do a bit of a flick around. So if I'm missing you, please continue to comment, because I'm going to flick up and down the comments so that I can just do it randomly and try to get as many people as I can. All right, so this is for Nicole. She's So beautiful, Nicole. We met on the internet. Nicole lives in Canada. All right. So this is, I'm going to just tune into your energy. Nicole is the real deal, by the way, if anyone's looking for a reading. Okie dokie. Now, where are we? Oh, so I see like here. So Nicole, there's lots of interest or lots of people getting your attention or lots of things getting your attention at the moment. And so it's an exciting time for you and not really, no, it's not that you're not sure, it's just you want to taste and touch everything. So that's really lovely. And you actually have the time and the space to do that right now. So that's good. Oh, somebody's trying to message me. Alrighty. So for you, we have the Strength card, which means that everything you need to establish yourself in this world to move forward means that the Strength card is saying that you not only have the physical strength to go ahead and do it, but all of the like the physical things that you need, the physical assets that you require in order to move forward in your life are available to you. It's just about reaching out and saying, oh, I actually need this, and it'll turn up. So the Strength card is going from strength to strength for you. So really, really good. Your energy feels great. It feels like an exciting time for you. All right. So now we did Kira. We did you, Kira. Thank you. Now let's go. Bonnie. I'm just going up and down now, right? Lovely, lovely. All right. Yes. Let's use, I'm going to use the Modern Oracle deck now. So I'm going to pop the yes and no card in there. Now that as I'm shuffling, the Modern Oracle deck is 53 cards of Oracle cards designed by a lovely lady, Australian lady, Katie K. And she used to do, she's a medium. She used to do readings from about 4 or 5 different decks and decided just to design one because she would cherry pick the ones that were relevant to her. So Ani, I'm going to choose a card for you. First of all, tune into your energy, and I'll just give you a demonstration of the Modern Oracle. So, yeah, Katie K brought together the Titania deck, the Tarot deck, some Angel Oracle cards, and there was one other. I can't remember off the top of my head now. So, that's where are you, Ani? Oh, okay. It's like a real flatness around you at the moment, Ani. So, like there's no high highs or low lows right now. So everything's sort of a bit flatlined, and that's just catching the breath right now. Okay, it doesn't mean it just all it means is that you're bringing everything back into alignment, getting your thoughts back together, so ready to move into to move forward. There's no like bright, brilliant future or anything there. It's just what you're doing is pulling everything back in because you need to be here. Like you're looking to be here and now, to be present. So is that it's like you've had a finger in that pie over here, a finger in that pie over here, and so on and so forth. Just bring all that back here so you can just move forward with all of your energy rather than having everything scattered right now. And look at this. That's it. Look, we got holiday, time out, and recharge. Look at that. So that just validates the fact that everything is calm, smooth, which means that there is no need to rush out and do anything. The spirit world, or your soul energy, has already created a space of basically it's almost like a blandness that where it's as I said, pulling all of your energy back in for a recharge. So that you're not doing 10 things, you just be doing one thing at a time. Seems to be a bit of a theme tonight. We're doing one thing at a time. Now, the Modern Oracle deck, as I said, I'm teaching it in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. Applications close on the 26th of July. The reason being is because part of the course is that you get a deck. I post you a deck, and we work from that deck together. So if you want to come in and join me, I've already sent one unpack out with to the lovely Raylene, so she'll be joining me, and there are still spaces available if you want to come in. I'll do another reading, so we're going to. Oh, here we go. Someone has asked for, am I making the right? Well, here's a yes/no question. All right. Let me find that yes/no for you. As I said, I'll do some yes/nos, and also I will do a little reading for you as well. So I've got the no, and where is the yes card? Oh. So there it is. So this is for Jess. I've pulled the 2 cards out, Jess. So I'm just going to mix them up. And because I said the tarot doesn't do yes, no, but the modern oracle does have yes, no. Am I making the right decision for my elective surgery? I'm going to pick a card, and we've got, look, the no card has come up. Now, it doesn't mean to say that it's that their surgery is the correct way. It's just the part, what I'm picking up from this card, it says find another way. So that means that if when things sort of start to get too difficult, it's not so much that the surgery is incorrect. It just means that the pathway towards that surgery could be the thing that is throwing you out. Now, having said that, let's have a look at the energy around the decision for your surgery. Now, I don't do medical, and the reason that the no card came up could be for something completely different and nothing to do with health at all. Okay, that's for you to know, not for me to know. Health is always very, very iffy and very personal, and I know that from a personal point of view because I have a huge health issue, and a lot of the reason why I got into healing was so that I could understand what was going on, because nobody can help, nobody can actually fix it for me, and all those new age books, they're wrong. All right. Sorry, they were wrong for me, I should say. All right, they didn't make any sense. So this is for you, Jess. So it doesn't mean to say that the elective surgery is off. It just means that there are some things, remember I said, find that there's another way or another pathway. In other words, there are some things, some loose ends to tie up. There is some unfinished business around that you will take care of, and then the decision around that surgery will actually make a lot more sense than it is at the moment. I'll do one more. So thank you for joining me, and thanks for your question. Now, where are we? I'm going to choose. Where are we? For Tara. Can I have a card on relationships in my life? So I'll use them on the oracle. If I miss you, please, just keep commenting. I'll get back to you. I'm going to flick up and down. And Tara says, first timer on here. Welcome. So relationships in your life. So for you, Tara, I will choose 3. Just for some fun, right? So totally modern oracle. Relationships. So that means that there's a big shakeup in your relationships, in the relationship area of your life at the moment. So we've got, so that clean sweep means that out with the old, in with the new. We've got the modern oracle has a feature of timing. So it's springtime. So expect in springtime that things will start to make sense. So right now you're just preparing. You're sweeping out with the old. The challenges around relationship is about fear. I look at this not so much about taking charge, but definitely the confronting of the fears. So when it comes to relationships, it's like you're sweeping the board clean, whether that's already happened and there's something totally brand new, and all you're doing is that I'm dealing with a lot of fear around what relationships mean and how they've affected you. Oh, and here is your last card, a big fat yes. So that means, to me, that means that the direction that you're heading in with relationships, the fact that you've swept the board clean, you're looking at your fears, everything is very much going to be heading in a very positive direction. So you can say yes to everything and yes to anything, because you'll be clear enough, because you'll know that it feels right. So well done. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to go up and down. I'm going to choose Georgia. So Georgia says, hello. See what Georgia has you given me a question. Oh, she says moon energy. We'll just do a little. I'm going to use my tarot card. So Georgia hasn't given me a question, but we're going to, not that I've seen anyway, but we'll give you a little reading. And I see you guys here. Thanks for letting me know where you're joining me from too. That's lovely. So first of all, Georgia, I'm going to tune into your energy. I was going to pop in there if you want to join me for the mythic modern oracle, I should say. Oh, I'm just putting in the comments. Oh, there we go. the link to my website if you want to join in on the lessons for 2 hours. There'll be some online content as well, and you get a deck of cards. I'll get to post you out a deck of cards. So this is for Georgia. Georgia, I'm using my tarot card deck now. All right. Now I'm tuning into your energy first. I'm finding you out there in the atmosphere, in the etheric. Where are you? Oh, sorry, Georgia. Good. So, Georgia, we have the Georgia with the beautiful mask on, and we have the Georgia who's a little bit troubled behind that mask. Yeah. So, there's nothing wrong with that. There are just two parts of you at the moment. I just see very much that you're maintaining a face, which we all do, by the way. However, there is a little bit of like uncertainty or trouble behind that face. So what you're doing, you're actually doing a good thing for yourself, Georgia, in that, I think so anyway, is that you're maintaining this facade to keep you poodling along while you work things out for yourself. And you're not actually feeling like you're falling over in the world. Like you're going through your world mindfully. While you work it out on an inner level. So if there's sort of a duality about life for you at the moment, that's the reason why. Like you're sort of pulled back inside a little bit because you're working it out. Here we have the Three of Cups. So that's the card of relationships. It's the card of, and not just love relationships, but even friendships as well. So let's have a look how that works for you. I'm thinking that you're evaluating whether it's a love relationship. Not that I'm picking up specifically which relationship it is, but definitely that sort of you're keeping the space on here so that, but there is something about a relationship in your life, whether it's a friend or a lover or a boss, where you're doing an evaluation at the moment. You're not actually showing all of yourself because there's something that's sort of tweaked your, like a little radar's gone off, something's not quite right here, and you're working it out behind the scenes. And so, as I said, it might feel like there's a bit of a duality or maybe like a bit of a lie there, but you're not. What you're doing is you're keeping yourself safe while you're working out what that means for you, and like you're keeping yourself in a good space. All right, thank you. All right, there we go. We've got Kim. Much appreciated. I'll give a card for you, yes. And then I'll just flip up and down. I can see all of you guys. Cool. Nice to have you with me. We get this energy flowing. Thank you so much for the love, guys. Thank you so much for the love. Okay, this is for Kim. All right, just going to tune in. Find you. I'm going to find you out there in the ether. Miss Kim, where are you? Where are you? A bit higher. There you are. There you are. So I see you looking. I see you studying something, or I see you looking at something. You're. It's like you're wanting to expand yourself, or you're looking for your way. I see you looking down. There is. Is that your picture? I see you in your picture. Yeah, where are you again? There you are. So you're, it feels like you're looking for, like the next step or the path that you'd like to head down, or what's your next interest. So you're still keeping an eye on what's in front of you, but you're also looking down and watching where you're walking so that you don't miss any opportunities. Let's see if I can see what's going on in your aura there before I show you your card, because even I don't know what your card is yet. Let's see. It's not that you don't know what you want to do. It's just you want something to have meaning in your life. You really want to attach something like meaning. You want it to actually have a purpose or a meaning behind it before you step into it. So I would say that there is study or new learning or new ways around you. However, it's not going to satisfy anything unless it actually has an end and something that you can apply. Oh, you got the moon too. Look at that. So let's have a look at that for you. So that tells me that bigger picture. So it will only satisfy you. So the next step of your life, the thing that you're looking for, will only satisfy when it touches like the humanitarian part of you, the bigger picture part of you. It doesn't have to. It's not going to satisfy if it's just making you money, or if it's just if you're just doing something. just for the love of it, it will have a bigger meaning or a bigger purpose behind it, because that's what the moon card represents. It represents that higher faith. And when I say faith, it's faith without having to know why something is there. You do it because you know that it speaks to your heart in a different language, and you don't need to know why. It's like, yeah, this is where I'm meant to be. I don't know why. I just know that I need to be here. All right, so thank you. I'm going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, and land. Kylie, feeling a little confused at the moment. Okay. I'm just randomly choosing you guys. So if I miss you, just keep commenting. Hopefully I'll find you again. I'm just going up and down the comments, right? So, okay, like a chocolate wheel. Chocolate wheel. All right, so this is for Kylie. I haven't picked a card for you yet, Kylie. I want to tune into your energy. You're feeling a bit confused at the moment. See if I can't pick that up for you. What's going on there? Where are you, Kylie? Let me just touch the cards. Okay, so, when I'm seeing your heart, there's a bit of pain or a bit of grief in your heart right now. Which tells me that, like, either feelings are hurt or somebody said something that's a bit hurtful or a bit off. What I'm feeling is happening, like your heart feels a bit of grief. I can pick up a bit of trauma, a bit of grief there. So either somebody has said something, or you've heard something or read something, and that's really sort of thrown you a little bit and confused your world a little bit. So how you thought you saw yourself or thought how the world was, sort of come crumbling down a little bit in that's where the confusion is coming from. What you thought you understood or believed is now being challenged, and it's about now reformulating how that is so that you feel safe again, and like your comfort zone has been shifted. That's all. Now I'm going to pull a card for you to see actually maybe what area of your life or how this energy is actually affecting you in a specific way. We've got the card here, the Queen of Cups. So again, she's a card. I always think about her as a card of influence. Sometimes, I mean, you can say manipulator if you want to. I prefer influence, because if somebody is an influencer, that puts the power back on for them. So if somebody is influencing you at the moment, it means that you're looking up to them, but I'm wondering whether there's somebody that is not so much that they're misrepresenting themselves, but they're throwing the cat amongst the pigeons there around you, and it's sort of, you're questioning your beliefs. You're questioning, have I got this right? Am I right about this? Or does this person like me? All that sort of. So as I said, it's sitting in your heart. So you're sort of questioning or doubting yourself, and that's what this card has been sort of. This person or this idea has been thrown in that mix to help you either discard a belief that doesn't work for you anymore, or at least change how you're viewing things because it's outdated. So it's very much an inner journey, but you would have been sent somebody that just throw you out a little bit, which is not always nice, is it? As I said, a bit of grief or trauma there. So, alrighty. All right, so thank you for that. Let's have a look at. Oh, now we've got Diane's asked about health. I'm not going to say. I don't do health. No money, no finances, or health, or was it legal? No, it's not always good because it's very subjective, and we're talking about energy here, right? So sometimes people will come to me for a reading, like, Vicki, I need to leave my relationship, and I'll look at their cards, and maybe they do. I'm not happy in my relationship, and obviously they're not, but might be a few other things that need their attention before that can even be looked at, because that's clouding the decision around that third or fourth thing. And I think this is what's going on here. So that's why health and legal, all those sorts of things are not the best to be giving advice around or guidance around, but we're going to certainly look at the energy around your health at the moment. What is your health showing you? What way is it showing you? So I'm going to use a modern oracle deck for you. Oh, it's about about staying positive or keeping positive. So this is a very strong yes card, which tells me that whether your health is not so fabulous, even if it's going downhill, it's putting you in a positive or a direct pathway to sort that out, or that you're going to meet the right people to help you sort it out. Not saying that everything's going to come up roses because it's a big fat yes, but more so that the trajectory that you're on is where you'll meet the right people to give you the correct advice, or at least that you're heading in that right direction. Doesn't always have to be a happy ending, and I'll tell you why I say that, because I've had a health condition since I was 19. I had just got married, new house, everything, boom. I was floored with it, and I still have it today. So it's really affected every part of my life. And I can tell you right now that nobody has been able to fix it. But what it has done, and this is why I'm saying to you, Diane, is that it has taught me to reflect on myself and how can I make my life better. It's actually made me a much more creative person, because how I did things as a child, as growing up, I had to change all that. I had to rethink my world, because now my world is limited, and now I get to invent things to help me, and I feel really proud of myself because of that. And that's what I'm saying to you, Diane. Whenever we have a health crisis or a health issue, it directs us to an inner journey, but it also helps us create something that's better for ourselves that we hadn't even considered. Like the same saying just doesn't work anymore. All right, so Christine says, oh, am I on the right career path? Okay, now I'll put the yes, no cards back in the deck. Let's see if we get a yes, no answer. Because they've been turning up, haven't they? One oracle deck for you, Christine. Let's see. And if I don't get a yes, no, then I'll read the card and I'll find the yes, no's for you. Look at this one. We've got the good luck, good fortune card. Am I on the right career path? I think you've fallen into something that's really, really, like, I'm not going to say that there's a yes about the career path that you thought that you've got, but what it's doing, the path that you've chosen is going to help you in all of the areas of your life. Let's say the career path that you've chosen just pays you some money so that you have the money to go and explore the things that you love. How wonderful is that? Or the path is exactly what you want. Or how about this? How about if that career path makes everything crash and burn? I know that sounds awful, but so that it helps you to see what's actually really important for you. So I'm looking down because I'm looking for the yes, no cards now to see. I should keep them separate. I should have my other deck here. Just bear with me. 1 no and 1 yes. All right, so Christine has asked me, first of all, we've got the good luck card. I'm going to mix them up. Christine says, have I chosen the right career path? I'm just choosing one. And we've got, find another way. So the no card's been pretty consistent here with the yes, no's. So looking at this card here, it's not like a dead set card, absolute. Looking at these two cards together is that I would say that you have chosen the correct career path, but not for the reasons that I don't think that you have told yourself. But the career path is going to give you opportunities outside of your work that are going to make you happy and help you realize your dreams outside of that, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave the yes. So keep the yes, no's coming on and keep the yes, no's out now. I'll just use a tarot from now on. So thank you for playing. All right, so here we go. How could I please have some insights? Things are super busy and it's great, but will it slow down? Oh, first of all, that's a yes, no. Let's have a look at that. First of all, yes, no, I'm going to tune your energy, Beverly. Will things slow down? I'm just mixing it up. Yes, they will. So, straight up. But will it slow down? Yes, but it will slow down I don't really feel like it's going to slow down as in, bang, but it will slow down to a pace that you can manage. So you know what I reckon is going to happen? I just had this, like, just came to me, right? Is that it will still maintain the same pace, but you'll be able to keep up with it. So it'll appear like it's slowing down, but you'll be able to, the way you think and feel and react to things will actually speed up to match the speed of life. And because really feel like it's meant to be that way at the moment, and not so much to slow you down, but more so that that's the way that life is, and you're rising to meet it rather than it slowing down. Because you have that capacity, and you're also going to work smarter. But let's pull a tarot card around that. Oh, so any agitation around you, any feeling of discomfort or unease around you. That's all this is just saying that there are just like people that you're moving out of your space, moving them on. So the speed that you're at, you don't have time for gossiping or whinging or anything like that at all. Everything is moving out of your way, and you're not going to put up with any of that. It has to work for you or not. Okay, so thank you. Now I'm just going to go up and down, and we're going to choose Kristen. All right, I don't know, I'm reading for Kristen. Maybe for Kristen yet. So let's just tune into your energy first. Now, where are you? Where are you? Okay, Kristen. There you are. Okay, good. All right. So, just gonna pull a card. The energy sort of drifted away again. I've got this really chill vibe around you, but I think that's more from the photo I saw of you than anything else. I'm not really connecting to that energy, but I'll pull a card, yeah? Just to keep things moving along. I had you and then you ran away from me. Oh, I got this card here. So new ideas, new pathways opening up. You're on the verge of like, okay, so there's something that's a bit cloudy around you at the moment. It's like you're on the verge of understanding it. I really feel like there's a big thing going on, or whether it's not arguments, but like there's a thing happening around you, and not that you're a part of it, but you're not in the middle of it, completely in the middle of it. But the understanding about what's happening, it's going, oh right, I get that now, and then you're able to move away from it and move on from it. So that's coming for you. That's good. Alrighty. So thank you for joining. Now we've got Jess. Did I do for you, Jess? No, not yet. All right. So this is for Jess. Oh, maybe I did. Now, I don't remember, but I'll pull another card for you. Sorry if I've done already, but I'll keep going up and down. I'll do Karen next. Oh, okay. I see Karen and Juliana, so I'll do you guys next. Oh, I shuffled the cards. I went to the middle of the deck and look at this. Ace of Swords again. So let's have a look at that for Jess. That'll have a different meaning. So Jess, this is telling me straight away you have you have the capacity, you've got the Ace of Swords here, right? You have the capacity to do what you want to do. There's like a lack of faith that your idea or the moving forward, or you want to play small. There's something about that. You're actually spot on with how you want to move forward. That idea or that way or that thing that you want to do, if it hasn't opened up to you, it will, and it's absolutely spot on and perfect. There's no need to play small. You are very, very clever. Okay, your idea is sound, or your thoughts are sound. That cleverness that you have is absolutely spot on. So don't doubt that you can't do that thing that's coming up. I would say that, I don't know, just get a lot of doubt around you. So I think you're just doubting that, oh, can I do this? Can I not do this? If it hasn't shown itself, it will, but if it's already there, you can absolutely spot on do that, okay? So we've got Karen next. Can I have a card? Yes, you can. Let's tune into you. I'll pull a card for you. Alrighty. Oh, we've got this one here, Karen. Let me tune into your energy. So we've got the Six of Cups straight away is about clearing the past. Card in the courts on the past. So let's have a look at you. Where are you? Oh, okay. I like it. Actually, I've got you sitting above everything right now. It's like you're sitting on a cloud. So you're not really involved with stuff. Like you might feel apart or separate from everything at the moment. It's not a bad, like it's not a negative or a bad thing. It's just you're feeling not superior, but like you're feeling like you've got it, and you don't really want to be like tainted with anything that's sort of negative or whatever. So you, and I really have a lot of beautiful pink around you as well. So a lot of love or support, or you're showing a lot of love and support and a lot of healing. But the fact is, you're letting go of the past. That means you're shedding, cutting cords, moving it on. And so while you're in this beautiful healing space, all of that is doing its own work. You don't have to do any difficult or soul work. It's already been taken care of, and you're moving on. Oop, so lovely. All right, so thank you, and we'll just look at Juliana. Would love a card feeling lost and stuck. Okay, I'm going to do a modern oracle card for you. I have a feeling about that. I'm not putting the yes no card in there. I'm leaving them out. All right. All right, so Juliana, feeling stuck. Let's find you first. Out there in the ether. Right. Where are you? Oh, okay. How do I describe that? It's when okay, so it's like you're out on a ledge, you're out on your own, you're either taking a chance or feeling that you've stretched yourself a little bit too far. My visual is that you're on a ledge and you're right at the edge of that ledge. Now it's not about jumping or anything like that at all. It's just you feel like you've stretched yourself so far. You've taken yourself as far as you can go. It's like, well, what else is there? Because past that ledge is nothing. So what does that mean? What else is there? So that's really an interesting space to be in. Why would you take it? Oh, let me just bear with me. Bear with me. I don't like the why. What does it all mean for you? I'll pull a card for you in a minute, but I'm really intrigued by this vision that I've got of you. So see if I can give you a bit of guidance around it. Oh, okay. All right. You have an idea that, like it, that thing where we take things right to the limit and we decide, you know what, I've done everything I can do with this. I'm giving it up now. You're on that verge of surrendering, that you've given something so much energy, so much attention. You've done all the things, and you're ready to say, you know what, I'm ready to let you go. And that's what that's all about. So the stuckness that you're feeling, or that lost feeling that you have, is that you're on that verge of making that decision and think, you know what, oh, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm actually going to do this now for myself. So that means that you've been giving a lot of energy to something or someone else. Now it's all about you. So I'm going to pull a card from the Modern Oracle. Fresh start, new beginnings. I'm not going to say pregnancy or birth, but look at this card here. So when I look at it, I just see the little chickadee. So for you, it's just you've already emerged from this whole thing. The stuckness that you're feeling, as I said, is just coming to that. You already understand it. It's just accepting, surrendering to the fact that you've taken things as far as you can go, and now it's ready for something new. Pulling all of your energy in back in, and having that fresh start. So that's good. I like it. I know it feels stuck and lost, but it's like that one step, just one step behind the realization of letting go of the understanding. You're ready to go, move on. All right, so let's go to Shannon. If you're still with me, Shannon. And yeah, and then I'll do Deanna. Okay, I see you guys. I see you. Thanks for sticking with me. It's good. So this is for Shannon. Pulling a card. Tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but the last month or so, I've been feeling very, very flat. So thanks for coming with me on a Sunday, because sometimes it feels like I come and I love sharing the energy with you. But yeah, like in my day today, it's been a little bit flat. I'm going to pull a card for myself at the end of this, because we're sharing this beautiful energy, right? So I'm going to pull one while the energy is nice and high, so that I can see what's going on in my life. Okay, so this is for Shannon. We're tuning into you. All right. Let's see. And maybe you guys can give me a reading, whoever's left there. Okay, Shannon, where are you? Hmm. Oh, up and down and up and down and up and down. I had one of those earlier today. So, Shannon, sometimes you think you've got it, sometimes you've lost it, sometimes you think you've got it, then you've lost it again. So, you it's very difficult at the moment to like latch on or hang on to something. Nothing makes any sense, right? So, don't even try. As I said to other people tonight, just deal with what's in front of you, the things that you have actually control of. So the universe is shifting around you, and like there's a new way of thinking or being around you that you're integrating into your everyday life. So while you're going up, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense, and then you back down again. Oh, that doesn't make sense. So all that's doing is just clearing out the old. But let's pull a card for you. Look at this. Nine of Swords. That's a bit of torment, isn't it? So the Nine of Swords is in play when you're attributing or assigning stories to what's going on around you right now. And then, like, you're thinking, oh, I'm doing this. I hear this a lot. This is happening in my life because blah, 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 blah. No, no, this is happening in your life because it's happening in your life right now. When we assign like old stories, old memories to a current situation, we actually hold ourselves up a lot because we try and resolve something that's already finished, already done, and then we're still back where we started again. So that looks like what's happening here, that you might be assigning some old memories to a current uncertain feeling around you. So can I just rest assured? Oh, hang on. Feel so that you feel rest assured. Can I please assure you that all that's happening is that all those old stories you're just understanding mean nothing. The anxiety that you're feeling, or if there's any sort of assigning old memories to something, is simply because you're not really getting what's going on. You're not lost per se. You just, some days you get it, some days you don't. All you're doing is bringing everything back into balance because you've had a shift. And when everything comes back into balance, when you finally sort of know up and down anymore, um, you'll all of a sudden be like, oh, you're just toddling off and doing life again, and it won't feel like that sort of weirdness. So again, this is from Vicki, not psychic, but from Vicki, is that in this space, while everything is doing its thing outside of you or on the inner, you don't have to know it, you don't have to do anything. You just live your everyday. And if there's a bit of anxiety, you just say, oh, hello, anxiety. You can stay here, but I'm not going to give you all of my attention. You just put it there because I actually doing this right now. So what you do, you deal with what's in front of you, and then once that's done, you deal with the next thing that's in front of you. Only the things that you have control over, things that you can resolve, and the other stuff. If it's not touching you, even if you can see it and can feel the answers, it's not for you unless it's right in front of you for you to resolve. Okay, so thanks for joining me. So we've got Claire. Now I've seen you Chindera in New South Wales. So thanks, Claire. Oh, so a couple of cards have already jumped out for you. Oh, we've got two. Ace of Swords has popped up again. So lots of clearing of the mind this week, guys. And we have the Emperor. So let me tune into Claire first. Where are you, Claire? Everything has gone super quiet, right? What does that mean? Claire, where are you? Oh, okay, cool. I'm just going to go with these cards, right? It's like these cards popping in my head. So for you, Claire, life is whenever he turns, I'll just put one at a time. So whenever he turns up in a reading, I often think that the ground feels a bit shaky. However, everything is stable. The Emperor is very stable, right? But sometimes the ground gets a little bit shaky and we feel a bit sort of wobbly. But that's only because reminding you that you're fine. Everything is grounded. Everything is fine. It's not going to fall apart. He can't be any more stable as a number 4. The Ace of Swords for me is that your how you see things, what you understand, spot on. You are spot on with your intuition. Your intuition is spot on. So if everything feels a bit sort of wobbly and but you're very, very strong in yourself, and your intuition is very, very strong at the moment. All it means is that you are seeing things or understanding life. Could be with the people around you. It's just it's making you feel a bit uncertain. It's like, oh, what am I supposed to do with this information? You do nothing. You just acknowledge it and you move on. All it's letting you know is that you are spot on, you are correct, and you start to have faith in your decision making process. So that's what's going on for you at the moment, Claire. So let's play a bit of a. I'm going to do one more person. Who else have we got down here? We have. Oh, I saw. Let's see. I saw. Just bear with me. Gone. Oh, there we are. Down. I meant to come back to you. Great. All right. Oh, will I meet my real dad? Let's use the yes no cards. That's a big call, Diana. All right. There's a big question mark about your real dad, yeah? Look, this would be very emotional for you, so I don't want to be flippant about it. But when I go into your energy, I just have this sense that either you've met somebody and you've got a question mark over it, or if you do meet somebody, there'll always be a question mark over it. So there's something about you need more information to back up someone that you meet to make sure. And I'm not saying that that person is saying that they are and they're not. It's more so you need to have faith in the person that you meet. You need to have more information so that you feel okay about somebody telling you this or that. All right, so I'm pulling one card of yes no for you. This is like no. All right. I just get now this again, nothing's absolute, right? These are just guidance. This card here, will I meet my real dad? I know this sounds really weird, but when I tune into your energy, I just get a sense that either you've met somebody or somebody is saying that they're this person and you're not really believing it, or maybe they're not that person. It's like that either you've been lied to or somebody's misrepresenting themselves, or you think that they're misrepresenting themselves, right? So I just don't think that you're going to believe anything, any information that you get. So you're going to need to have not only corroboration from one source, but you will look for corroboration from many sources before you make up your mind. So let's have a look at the energy around meeting your dad, yeah? Your real dad. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. So, female support. The Queen would suggest mother to start off with, right? So mother support, but more so, I just get that there's a strong female around you that is showing you or giving you support, and that's very important for this whole journey for you about finding your real dad. So I mean, get information from all different sources. Don't if just relying on one will just start to make your thoughts go a little bit awry. So, because yeah, like you want to make sure that you're making or understanding everything correctly. So thank you. Now, let's have a look. Where did I see? Where are we? So, sorry, I'm losing. I've got done you. Shaz, hi. Struggling with grief after losing her hubby after 25 years in the best I can to help Canal. Any guidance you can give would be much appreciated, Mariana. Okay, from Tassie. All right. No worries, Shaz. Let's have a look. So Shaz, I keep wanting to go to you rather than to Mariana. So more so that the energy, I want to send the healing energy your way. So Mariana is processing her grief, processing everything, like everything that's happening around her is 100% okay. So if she's not understanding things deep in her grief, This is her process. But more so, we want to send healing energy to you to support you through this journey with Mariana, okay? More so about you at the moment. Mariana is very much in the place that she needs to be right now. However, I want to boost you and send you some guidance about how you can look after not only your friend, but also do right by yourself as well. So, first of all, let's have a look at the energy around your relationship and then how you're going to move forward. It's a tough gig what you're doing there. All right, so energy around it. I always think when I get this card about holding that, the heart is not expressing itself, holding on tight to feeling. So you're probably experiencing where Mariana, where she's not actually, you can feel that she probably wants to get things out, or she might be closed off a little bit at the moment. And so you can't quite get all that intuitive stuff that you would normally get. You're not meant to. Okay. So if it feels a bit shut down or shut off, that has to happen that way. You are being the friend, not just being the friend, but you are being the friend, and your life around you, you will make life as normal as possible. Sometimes it'll feel shut down, sometimes it will be open. The shutdown needs to happen. It can only open up in its own time. So moving forward, it's going to take time. So there's a little bit of still suffering, that bit of sacrifice, but really the hanged man represents timing. So there's not much more that you can do or that Mariana can do around this situation other than everything is in perfect order that's happening at the moment. So, and that's how you do it every day, whatever you see needs to be done or expressed or pull away from or jump into. Everyone's doing exactly everything in a perfect way, but there is an end date. The hanged man always says there is an end date. So eventually there will come a time where things will ease. Now, it might be a while, it might be tomorrow. There's no message around when that will happen, but everything, again, he's just confirming that everything is happening in the right order, okay? So for you, Shaz, is that for you, not for Mariana, for you, you keep your life as normal as you can, or as regular as you can for your life, and then Mariana will then feel comfortable about expressing her grief with you. You don't do anything for her other than just be there. Much love to you, and I'm sending you lots of healing. Okay. All right. So, it's only time to go. Quick one for Cheery Cheery. What does cough really feel for me? I don't know. I wanted to do a card for me. All right. So as we've got temperance here, so that's like, so there is a lot of like balance there, of course, a lot of so stability with that. So cough for you feels very safe and very comfortable around you, yeah? So, but also too, I really get the sense that the relationship that you have is probably a little bit same. So I don't really think that anything is going. This card suggests that things are not going anywhere. It is as it is. If you like it the way that it is, then that's great. But if you want things to move forward, or if the clock's not working, or you're not working with it, then the Temperance card suggests it's not going to be any different to what it is right now. All right, so I'm going to pull a card for me because I feel a bit. I've had a really weird month, right? So, and I'm thinking, feel like I'm coming out of it, but I want to pull a card while I've got your energy here. And I'm going to show you how you can read for yourself. So if you want to join in, and I do have to go, but you can certainly put some comments and I'll read afterwards if you want to put a comment in. Look at this. Page of Pentacles. So for me, reading is for myself. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles represents that a new growth around. So That means laying the groundwork, see? Laying the groundwork. So everything. So whilst like things have been sort of slow and really weird feeling, and I don't really feel like I've got a lot of energy around me, it's because I'm laying the foundation for something new and wonderful to happen. That's actually, I'm creating something new and wonderful, but I'm also going to be learning something new and wonderful. So things must be slow and weird and confusing, because the pages are always weird and confusing. Is that um, not to know, but to just lay the groundwork? So that means I look after my health, I look after my mental health, I look after my spiritual health. All those things are going to lay the groundwork for my next bit, whatever that I know what it is. I'm very excited about. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I do have to go. I'm going to put this in the comments again about coming to do the Modern Oracle with me. If you want to come and learn it with me, applications close. That little thing will take you to the Tarot Reading School link to come and learn the Modern Oracle. You get a deck of cards in the mail. Applications close on the 26th of July. But the actual course is online, and it only takes a couple of hours, but it's a wonderful deck to work with for if you're starting out, or if you like Oracle cards over Tarot cards, because they have all the, where are we? Look, be free, release, happiness and joy. So they're very easy to read. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to be in trouble. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next week. And bye for now. Have a great week. Bye.